Hello, and thank you for joining us for our fall virtual volunteer appreciation event at the West Virginia Botanic Garden. My name is Kat Tanner, volunteer coordinator, and I am honored to be hosting this event in support of our incredible team of volunteers. I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to work with you and for you these past 5 months. There are not enough words for me to describe how amazed I am by the dedication and generosity of the individuals who have come out to share their passion, their time, their skills, all to ensure that the garden continues to grow and thrive. Your commitment and dedication to this place shows such a love, and it's what makes working here so rewarding. Now, ordinarily, this time of year, we'd be meeting at the Education Event Center to celebrate the past year's volunteers' efforts, and this year looks a little different. Due to COVID, we can't meet in person, but the WVBG staff would never miss an opportunity to say thank you for every helping hand who's turned out to make this year such a success. So today, as we reflect on the garden's many achievements and accomplishments, please note that absolutely none of them could have been possible without all of your hard work. I'd now like to take the opportunity to highlight some of the many great achievements that have made 2020 here at the garden such a success. First, we have our new service building and mural for storage container. This is a huge addition to the garden and is going to allow our site manager, groundskeeper, and volunteers better access to equipment and supplies. The mural is taking a boring old storage container and making it a beautiful attraction for our guests. Next, we have the expansion of the Yagle Garden in front of the EEC and the addition of the new Lyman Whitaker wind sculpture. Now, one of the main reasons visitors come to the WVBG is to enjoy the many beautiful gardens. The expansion of the Yagle Garden has been a huge hit with our visitors, and the wind sculpture has added a truly unique feature. Next, we have the Butterfly Garden Gazebo. What a beauty! This gazebo has been a tremendous addition to the Butterfly Garden. This gazebo has become a favorite spot for weddings, special event rentals, helping to create beautiful, lasting memories for all of our clientele. Next, we have our Meditative Labyrinth. What a unique feature this adds to our garden. The project was completed by an Eagle Scout and our very own Phil Cole. This beautiful project has helped to add another unique drawing feature that makes the garden stand out as the truly remarkable place that it is. We also have new trail signage and trail names. Our trails are an enormous draw for our visitors. They serve as a great place to recreate and exercise, as well as learn from our interpretational signage. The new trail signs and names help to keep this important system updated and user-friendly. We also installed our Lifetime Giving Garden. This beautiful tribute honors those individuals who have charitably given more than $25,000 to the garden over their lifetime. We also have a new event lawn pavilion. If you hadn't had a chance to see the beautiful work being done on this pavilion, take some time to stroll past the event lawn the next time you're at the garden. This was made possible by EQT, Cheat Lake Rotary, March Weston, 84 Lumber, and the Friends of WVBG. In addition to the incredible works on-site, other creditable achievements include the acquisition of funds for continued improvements at the garden. Notably, $20,000 of funding for Phase 1 of the Children's Adventure Garden from Bowers Charitable Trust, $19,100 for general operations support from Stanley Smith Horticultural Trust, $10,000 for general operations support from DTE Foundation, $2,500 for educational support from First Energy Foundation, as well as $4,000 in education support from the Weldon Foundation. That is an incredible amount of work, and absolutely all of these amazing achievements were made possible through the hard work and dedication efforts of our volunteers and staff. We truly cannot say thank you enough. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and share some more messages from our staff towards specific volunteers who have helped make 2020 such a success. Phil Cole would like to send a special thank you to Dave Barnett for, quote, kindly offering the use of his truck, power track, and tools, as well as helping with small routine two-man projects. Phil also recognizes the hugely important work of the contractors we partner with to accomplish site work. Special thanks for these contractors goes to David, Gabe, and Kent and Barbie at the Mountain Valley Resources team for their assistance with the Meditative Labyrinth and service building prep, Alan Bankhead from Back East for assistance with utilities and the event lawn pavilion, as well as Eric Edwards and the March Weston team for assistance with the event lawn pavilion. Next, we have Dave Davis, who would like to recognize all of the 2020 garden keepers for coming out to help with garden upkeep. Those beds are looking beautiful. Cheryl Carnegie sends a warm thank you to Victoria Cather for her hard work on the garden party and sends special thanks for the tireless efforts of members of our grants committee to Linda Bagby, Jody Jackson, Jan Mitchell, Sally Taylor, and Erin Smeldone. Speaking of Erin Smeldone, she has a special message she would like me to share. It's been a tough year this year for programming, but we are glad that we were still able to offer some walks and workshops, and we are very grateful to the community volunteers who assisted with those. Some of our biggest volunteer contributions this year have come from students. Eric Snyder chose to volunteer with us to fulfill his internship requirement with the Recreation Parks and Tourism program at WVU. Eric was one of 3 seasonal summer nature camp instructors and did a wonderful job leading and teaching the campers. He also assisted with some research for an interpretive sign project I'm working on. Zadie Binky is a 7th grade student volunteering to achieve her Girl Scout Silver Award. Zadie is assisting education staff with development of a new exploration backpack program where families can check out backpacks full of information and activities on a given topic. Zadie has already contributed content for a bird backpack and is working on others. We are very thankful to those students for contributing their time and helping us to fulfill our education mission at the garden. Now, personally, I cannot extend a big enough thank you to all the volunteers who have come on board this year, especially in light of COVID. I was new to the garden, and I still haven't had a chance to properly meet many of you, but you have made my work so rewarding and fulfilling. I'd like to send a special thank you to our garden and trail ambassadors who have helped greet and orient record-breaking numbers of visitors this year, as well as to everyone who helped us with the Garden Pals letter writing campaign. Now, as many of you know, the garden has a rich history of volunteerism, dating all the way back to the beginning. It was volunteers who helped start the garden, and it's been volunteers who have helped lead the charge in everything from grant acquisition to labor for construction projects, educational programming, and more. Without your incredible efforts, the garden wouldn't be what it is today, and it's our intention to continue to provide rewarding volunteer opportunities for you in the future. And with that in mind, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you for your feedback on your experiences this past year with our volunteer program. Regularly, our volunteers discover new ways of improving our services just by going out and doing what they do every day. Your feedback is the most important way for us to help deliver quality programming. We truly want to know what you think and how we can be doing better for you. So please, if you have the opportunity, you'll find a link to a SurveyMonkey in your email that you received for this video. And if you have some time, fill it out and let us know what's been helpful for you, what we could be doing better, and how we can best be serving you in the future. So, as another year comes to a close, our work goes on. We will continue to work daily to provide safe, beautiful sanctuaries for our community to recreate in. And we thank you so much for joining us in this journey. As a small token of our appreciation, we're extending everyone who's come and volunteer with us this year the opportunity to grab an official West Virginia Botanic Garden face mask. Those will be available to pick up sometime in early December, and an email with further details will follow this message. And now, in closing, please allow me to say on behalf of our board, our staff, our visitors, and our community, thank you for all of your work and unwavering support and generosity. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we look forward to seeing you at the garden soon.